Welcome to our video on Cash Balance Coach. My name is Ken Guidros. I work as Director of New Plan Design for Kravitz. We are known as the national leaders in cash balance design, and I'd like to share with you a little bit about how we got here. Kravitz has long been known as an innovator in the retirement plan arena. In 1982, we received one of the very first IRS approval letters for 401k plans. Then 10 years later, at a USC Tax Institute lecture, we introduced the concept of new comparability for the first time ever. That broke new ground in the plan design arena, and that concept, that technique has now become mainstream with literally tens of thousands of plans using that technique. Then in 1997, we designed our first cash balance plan for a group of lawyers who wanted to contribute more than their 401k plan allowed. Now, with over a decade of plan design experience under our belt, we are recognized as the national leaders in cash balance plans. Then in 2005, we started something brand new, something that was definitely out of the box for our firm. And that is we endeavored to become not only leaders in design and administration of cash balance plans, but also leaders in the sales and marketing of cash balance plans. Well, this led to the program now known as Cash Balance Coach. As you can see in this graphic here, the program is really designed to help advisors increase their sales in the qualified plan arena and to use cash balance as an entree to do that. The program itself includes three phases. One is learning the basics, two is learning to prospect, and finally, closing the sale. In terms of learning the basics, we have a whole host of resources that the advisor can use. And what we found is advisors really don't want to become actuaries. They want to become asset gatherers. They want to be able to talk intelligently about the plan and then have a strategic partner like us who can help them deliver on the plan mechanics. Some of the resources available to help them learn the basics are written materials on Cash Balance 101, online videos like this, podcasts, live webinars. Sometimes we even do some on-site training. The resources available in the prospecting phase are illustrations. That may seem insignificant, but that is a very valuable resource. Customized illustrations for their prospects or their clients. And these things sell. They have in them, if you watch Cash Balance 101, they have really the key things that the client needs to know about the cash balance plan. What can I do as an owner? What's it going to cost me? What percent goes to me? Those kind of things. We can also co-brand marketing materials. We support conference calls with the advisor themselves or with the other centers of influence, the attorneys, the CPAs. I was just on several calls this week with those kind of individuals looking at the plan we were suggesting, and after 5 or 6 minutes it was amazing how comfortable they got once they realized who Kravitz was, what kind of experience we've had in this space, and that kind of thing. And then finally, we assist in the sale of the actual plan. The design is finalized. We often do conference calls with the plan sponsor, one or two of those to help really get the kind of design that benefits them. We also do on-site visits if the plan is large enough. I just got back from Florida and met with the executive committee of a large medical group, and literally in 15-20 minutes the doctors were starting to really feel comfortable with a plan of this nature. There are some additional elements that can be added to the coach program. We have a fabulous CPA continuing ed program, a PowerPoint that can be used. Either I can deliver that or that can be done by the advisor. We also have, here at Kravitz, published about 12 articles in CPA journals, law journals, business journals. We can even co-author some articles for the advisor's region. We also have a database we can do for a geographic region of cash balance prospects, likely prospects, people that are contributing a significant amount to their profit sharing plan and might be good candidates for adding something on top of that. There are a whole host of additional services we can add to the program. If you look at our website, you can see some of these services listed there. Let me mention here in closing two of the real advantages of the program. And I think you can see here, one is that you stand out from your competitors. What we find is advisors that invest some time and effort in a program like this really are head and shoulders of their competitors. They're bringing to their clients the very latest in tax deferral. Here's a quote from a $1 million producer at a national broker-dealer. If you don't bring your clients cash balance, your competitors will. And I think that is very, very true. A second advantage we find for advisors is that it moves you from the HR office to the boardroom. Really, the 401k plan is often handled at the HR level. Cash balance plans are really about the principals, about the owners of the business. So it moves you from the HR office to the boardroom, which is where we all want to be. Let me close with a quote from a gentleman that heard a presentation I did about 6 months ago, Bill Flanagan, a long-term manager at Merrill Lynch. He said this: "In 28 years in the retirement plan business, I have not heard a more concise and clear explanation of the structure and function of cash balance plans." This was a great compliment, but I'd like to add one thing that we endeavored to do and to accomplish here at the Coach program. We want to be clear, we definitely want to be concise, but we also want to be compelling so that clients of yours that are good candidates for cash balance will actually adopt the plan. Here's my contact information. Feel free to call me directly to talk more about what the Coach program entails. Thank you, good luck, and good selling.